What's going on, guys? We've had a lot of fun today, watching a lot of fun videos and having a great time. But we need to take a step back and we need to do something serious. And no, we're not talking about politics, greed, or all that other bullshit. Today we're talking about the human condition and the void that endlessly beckons. A lot of people have told me Crutch is a sad song. I'm here to find out. And we're going to dive in and pay this song the respect it deserves. Oh, yeah, yeah. All right, so this is Crutch featuring Bibi. Bibi? Look, I'm terrible with names, okay? That's why I make my own. This is a 9-year-old song. 763,000 renegades. What we doing? He's got to be over 1 mil. You know this. Come on. 9 years ago. So this was after I saw him do that cover of Neon. All right. Well, that was a fun track. Let's see what we're all about. Volume's up. Everything's Gucci. We ain't about to blow out no speakers. Cool. Let's do it, baby.
Maybe if I move, maybe my troubles won't follow me.
Look, the Renegades really don't need my 2 cents on pain or depression. Y'all know it intrinsically. It's part of this community. All these people that follow Ren do so because they have a similar journey. Maybe not super similar, but they understand and they're empathetic towards his pain. Ren speaks about these things with great pride because he's overcome a lot and he's done things. I haven't even watched the chapters yet, so I still barely know the story. But the things that I do know are already impressive. The idea that you're literally asking yourself a question on whether or not the pain will be there if you get up and do something is heartbreaking. The problem is it's always there, but it comes in waves. It's constant, but some days are better than others. But it's always there. It's words. It's always there. Its weight, a familiar pain, a familiar burden. It's like a ghost that you carry around with you, but instead of it being ethereal and translucent, it weighs like 2,000 fucking pounds.
Maybe if I move, maybe my troubles won't follow me. I've got none to lose.
Ah, come on, dude. Ren, you can't hit me like that. You have nothing to lose, none to lose. No. This was what wasn't this before he got his prognosis, right? They didn't know what was wrong with him, so he literally thought he was dying. Damn.
Oh me, I've got none to lose. 'Cause everything turned to dust around me. My hope, it got so bruised.
Everything around him that he loved turned to dust. His hopes, his dreams, his goals, his aspirations, he lost it all. Losing such a thing can make you lose hope. What happens when a man loses hope? he loses everything. I talk a lot about greed, ego, driving factors at the root of who we are. One thing you don't hear me mention a lot is hope, because we all intrinsically know the importance of something like hope. Hope gives you something worth fighting for, the good worth protecting. The thought and the idea that your suffering, albeit as tremendous as a storm, bears a cost that's not too high for you. When you lose that hope, the void wins. They can grab a hold of you, and they can do whatever they want. And I've heard Rin's voice break before. I've seen him shudder in pain. That's a different break there. That's the break of a man that just doesn't give a shit if he wakes up tomorrow. That's the break of a man who lost hope. That's really sad. Like on a profound level. Because without hope, there is no meaning. Without no meaning, there is no life.
Cause everything turned to dust around me. My hope, it got so bruised. Cause circumstance held me and it drowned me. I'm searching for the glue.
Circumstance found me and then it drowned me. His entire life derailed by happenstance. Holy fuck. So when people ask me questions about Jenny and Screech, about like why I kind of wanted it to go slightly different, it's this right here. This sentiment. This right here. I'm not really a guy who likes fate or preordained stories or and I understand the importance of Jenny and Screech. I do, and it's a beautiful song for it. But for me, the most beautiful things in life are when people randomly give. It's one thing to give to a loved one or a friend or a son or a daughter. You feel some sort of obligation for their safety. You want to give to them because you care about them and they matter. And whatever that giving is that you can afford to do, you're happy to do so. But getting a gift from someone that's a stranger, a random act of kindness, those are the most beautiful moments on earth. Those are the moments that remind you that there's good in the world. Because wanting to do someone you care about is a little bit selfish, just a little bit. Because you get something in return from that. You be good to someone, they're good back to you. You keep the relationship happy. Everyone's smiling. Happy wife, happy life, right? You take care of her honey-do list because it makes her smile. When she's smiling, she's not busting your balls as much. But random happiness, random acts of kindness are different. The person doesn't owe you anything. The person isn't trying to get anything from you. There is no transactional value other than they might feel good after what they've done. And yeah, maybe there's a little bit of greed in that. Like, oh yeah, you know, that little rush they get when they can help someone up. But at the same time, it's the most pure form of giving that a person can give. They don't get anything other than the satisfaction of what they've done. And I dare say that is a fine gift to receive on their end, because that satisfaction can be bountiful. But just as it's the most beautiful thing in the world, random acts of violence or random acts of pain or suffering are the absolute worst. Meditated crime is different. There's usually a reason for it. When someone wants to do harm to you, you've played potentially some part in causing that harm. But random? Someone who doesn't know you, who knows nothing about you? That's some sick, spooky shit. And it's in those moments that I have to come to the understanding that God is not real. There is no reason why two strangers ever on this earth should get into a situation of pain. The fact that Ren could have just been out doing something with his boys, his lads, getting bit by a random tick and receiving a fucking dreadful, awful disease that literally has plagued him his entire life as an adult, while probably doing the right thing. I don't know the story. I haven't got that far yet, but I do know the outcome of that story, and it is hauntingly beautiful in a quiet strength. This man lost everything, and even here with this line, I'm searching for the glue, he's trying to keep himself together. That is real strength. That is power that I cannot transcribe to you. Okay, there's no tapestry of words beautiful enough to like paint the picture of that kind of strength. It's literally the kind of strength that I'm writing for my main character Ilium, and this whole time I was just writing Ren. What a Chad, you know what I mean? Thought it was me too. Like, that's crazy.
So bruised, 'cause circumstance held me and it drowned me. I'm searching for the glue to try and fix these broken things around me.
Oh my god. This is my favorite song. The wordplay is fucking fantastic. He's doing everything so fucking good, dude. Like, there's layers and metaphors with each line. They're beautifully, poetically haunting. There's nothing on the nose here. This is just Ren being a master 9 years ago.
These broken things around me. My love, if I lose.
Get up, dog. You got this, man.
My mind, I'd be so ashamed if you witnessed.
He was afraid of losing his mind. Also, let's take a second here. Let's change up gears. Motherfucker is Godzilla right now. That's that quiet strength I was talking about, dog. Motherfucker's getting up despite the fucking pain. You don't need a Rocky speech, goddammit. You just need Ren. But let's talk about the fear of losing your mind. One of the things that I say all the time, and it's starting to feel not true these days, and I've said it since I was 17 in high school, is embrace your dreams. Well, all you'll ever own. But that may not be true. If you lose your mind, your functionality, to psychosis, to whatever, to stress, to illness, you lose who you are, man. Our consciousness is such a vital, important part of who we are. It's all we are.
My love, if I lose my mind, I'd be so ashamed if you witnessed.
Oh, okay, and I didn't even catch that part. Yo, he's not even like afraid of losing his mind. He's afraid that she'll see him or what remains of him when he does. What? Who is this girl? Oh, it's probably that girl coming in. Bibi or Bibi? You know what? We're just going to let that play because I don't know how to say that. Okay.
My mind, I'd be so ashamed if you witnessed. I'll try my best for you to try and keep my God, it's slipping. An unspoken truth.
Get up, man. You got this, dog.
I feel my body dying as the clock keeps ticking and everything.
Guys, I'm not trying to pause this much. I'm really not, dude. I'm trying not to. Usually the songs, like the ones that are just straight up songs, I can get through way quicker because like the lines, you know, they might be deep and have impact and meaning. But like there's usually like 4 or 5 lines in a song or a verse, and then you get the hook, and then 5 lines, and you get the hook, and then maybe like 6 or 7 lines. Like, it's a lot easier and more palatable to react to, but like every fucking line in this is firing on every goddamn cylinder. It's screaming of existential dread, cosmic fear, mortality, entropy. Like it's fucking decay, rot. It's all here. It's literally all here, man. Could you imagine? Some of you already know. But for those that don't, let's take a journey together, okay? Could you imagine getting a cancer prognosis? I tell you, you have like 2 months to live. When you have a time limit and you finally realize how rare your time is, you probably won't be spending that time watching reaction videos on the internet. I envy so many people for having a strength I just don't have. Time is so rare. That's why I feel so guilty when this clock runs on as long as it does. When you're face to face with mortality, like true mortality, not like just the thought of death, not just the fear of death, but knowing that death is coming and there's nothing you can do to stop it. True, genuine dread, not the edgy shit you wrote about in high school when your girlfriend dumped you, or the pain of being sad, or depression. Real, absolute, terrifying, abyss-driven dread. When you've lost the hope to see that there is anything left in the world to hold on to. What do you do? I can think of a few things. Some people get scared. Obviously, no doubt, no shit, they get scared. Some people run. They lock themselves away and they just go quietly and to try to be no burden to anyone else. But then there are a handful of few that look death in the face and say, I will not budge. Get the fuck out of my way. I got shit to do. And then when they somehow, if they are ever so lucky to make it back alive, as if they bested death in a duel, they are destined for greatness. Absolutely destined. My God, this phone is going crazy. We're just gonna turn it off. No, dude, get out of here. No, dude, just turn this off, bro. Trying to do a reaction here, and my phone won't stop beeping at me. There we go. So, absolute dread is something that's unquenchable. It's something that you can't measure. It's something you can't match. But when you can make it through that, anything is possible. And that explains Red Now so much more. This man isn't an angel. He isn't an alien. This is a man that faced down death itself and said, I don't give a fuck.
clock keeps ticking, and everything I knew is painted with the fear that it's all for nothing. Could I interrupt?
Don't cry like a bitch. Don't cry like a bitch. Be a man. Be a man. All right, let's do it.
If the weight should get too heavy, I'll help hold this burden. I'll walk with you, my love, into the fires of hell if it would ease the burning. But please don't lose your trust. The man I know is brave, so don't you dare say you're folding.
Okay. The man of you is brave. So don't you dare say you're folding. What a line. What an absolute fucking banger of a line. This woman has an outstanding voice. Her kindness to Ren here isn't a kindness I know very well. Will she really stay though? No, actually, you know what? No, this is a sad song, right? There's no way. There's no, you know what? Yeah, I believe in her. I got faith. She's gonna be the GOAT. She's gonna carry Ren. Like, bro, I'm someone who believes in individualism, right? It's like my core tenet of principles that no one should infringe on anyone's rights without extremely good fucking reasons. But the problem with that line of thinking, and then a hole you can fall into if you believe in such things, is that means you can start believing that you have to do everything yourself. It's hard to ask for help, albeit emotional help, a shoulder to be on, money, just support in general, asking people to care, any of those things. It's just so hard to do when you believe everything that in your life has to answer to you and the way that you have to do things and how hard you have to work. But there is strength in letting people help you. It comes with a heavy cost because they can abandon you in the middle of it and leave you more distraught than you were ever going to feel before. But when they help lift your burden, it gets so much lighter. And it's all about perspective, right? Maybe we shouldn't get mad at those that come and go, or that come. We should be thankful for the time that they're willing to help us, because God knows we can all use a little help from time to time.
The man I know is brave, so don't you dare say you're folding. I can be your crutch until we both grow old and the curtains closing.
What a beautiful sentiment, girl. Fuck yeah, dude. I can be a crutch until what? The sentiment grows old and the curtains close?
We both grow old.
Oh, we both grow old and the curtains close. Okay, yeah. Fuck yeah. Oh, what the fuck? Were they fucking? Oh, no, okay, we're good. All right, look at that. I thought that was okay. What the fuck is this? Take another pill, dog.
Maybe if I know, maybe my troubles won't follow me.
Oh,
Love I give to you.
is that Baby Ren? Yo, the chops on this man. Ooh, my face is gonna get permanently stuck in stank face. Come on now. Oh, chill with me, daddy.
Maybe if I know, maybe my troubles won't follow me.
at that, dude. She's there, bro. She don't give a fuck about the madness. She's in it. Come on. Fuck yeah, bro. You found a real one, dog. This is dope. This reminds me of high school all over again. Ren, daddy, come on. I feel like we had similar music in high school. I feel it in my soul. Little Silverstein, you know what I'm saying? Give me a little Silverstein, daddy. Darkest Hour, you know what I'm saying?
Every single inch of my soul when it bleeds, baby, I'm confused.
Yeah.
But I know in your hands I'll find relief, baby, if I lose.
I'm getting bad feelings, bro. She's gonna kill him or something? She gonna kill him? Yo, lady, you're supposed to help him up. Don't. It looks like you're strangling him. Come on now.
Find relief, baby, if I lose.
What a cool shot, dude.
Would you stay with me?
Yes, you will, dog. Come on, dude. Why do I gotta fuck up something every video? Like, I just gotta be so fucking wrong. At this point, dude. I can't say I was on death's door and someone abandoned me, but I can say in 3 different situations I was abandoned by people that were supposed to be either lovers or best friends. Bro! Hey! March Airfield Base, chill! Stop bombing Iran, dog! Alright, sorry about that. That's how rude, dude. You know, Trump, come on, dude. You're fucking up my 50-minute video to a 5-minute song. Actually, it's only 4 minutes. But, that feeling of abandonment by itself. It's already earth-shattering. That feeling of, and then to add on the existential dread, all of that shit. Nah. Ren is fucking Godzilla, bro. Is this like something that happened to him? Like a girl left him because of this shit? Is that a thing?
Would you stay with me?
I mean, that might be my favorite Ren song. Oh, debut album. Well, that's tasty. All right. Got lucky with no ad there. I have a lot to say, but I don't think it's that appropriate now. I'll just say this. We all go through pain, but some of us stare the devil in the face and see him for what he is. Ren, you are a gangster. And all you renegades, so are you. I've learned a lot of stories since I've started this journey, and I hope to learn more. It's easier to look at life when you look through the lens of somebody else. that somehow makes your pain not as significant. I'm going to sit with this for a while. Crawl into bed and think about it. Yeah. I'm going to do that. You guys have yourself a wonderful day. When we wake up, we're going to be doing War Pigs. And then I think we have a Tim Manchin song to do that Tracy threw out there. But yep. You guys have yourself a wonderful day. I'll see you in the next video. Stay beautiful, stay strong, and keep on fighting. And if death comes a knocking, you tell it to get the fuck out of your way. Thank you.